What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. What's going on, you guys? Coach Danny here. I'm going to be showing you guys just a couple of basics right now, the jab, the cross, and then just kind of putting it into a combination. More importantly, utilizing footwork while we're doing this. If I'm just repping like my jab cross in place, I mean, that's fine and dandy, but obviously people start to move, they start to circle out, they start to retreat. So being able to cover utilizing my footwork while still maintaining a good stance the entire time. So I'm going to start off in my left lead, and when I'm in my left lead, again, I'm just starting off in a good stance for MMA. I have a specific distance between my feet. My lead foot has a little bit of a blade, my rear foot a little bit more. Elbows are pointed down, palms are facing in. I'm in a nice strong stance here. When I'm pushing up my back foot, firing this jab, as I drive out the back foot, my hand is going to lead, my foot is going to follow. So when I push off my back foot from this position, just extension at the elbow, and then I turn that wrist over at the last second. That way I'm looking to cover distance with my jab. And again, if I want to get a good jab forward and back, when I rep this, I could jab going forward, jab going back, jab going forward, jab going back. That way I get comfortable moving forward, moving back. Now, if I'm starting to throw this in combination with the 1-2, I just want to think 2 steps, 2 punches. So if I'm here in my stance, after I step on my jab, when I step for my rear foot, that's when I'm going to fire my cross. That way, when I land, I'm already turned that punch over and I'm still getting good power on my 1-2. Again, if I'm in my good stance as I step in, 1-2. And then once I get back, now I can start thinking about my follow-up, kicks, takedowns, things like that. But the rear foot is what I'm really focusing on. So when I step in, I want to imagine that I'm slamming that foot into the mat. And when I slam this foot into the mat, it's going to make it so I can put weight on this foot. I don't feel like I'm falling forward. I don't want to have a habit of throwing my cross and going here. I want to be able to pull my lead shoulder back. So when I step in, I'm pulling my lead shoulder back, planting that foot, and now I can actually recover or follow up. But when I practice this without the punches, 1-2, right back, 1-2, right back, 1-2. Just keeping it short and choppy. If I'm just repping the jab, 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 and now when I make the 1-2, I just turn the foot over. But the goal is landing on the balls of my feet, getting right back into a good stance every single time. All right, so that's just a couple of basics to give a try. Jab going forward, jab going back, stepping in on the 1-2 while still feeling I have power on my cross as I'm covering distance. Give it a try.